into the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and I am so glad to have you with me here today. If this is your first time to the lounge, just know this. This is a place for nerds. This is a place where we like to talk about TV shows and movies and toys and video games and all things that are kind of nerdy. And we like to discuss those things. And so if you like those things, you have found the right place. So won't you consider hitting that subscribe button so that you are part of this community and you can be one of us, as it were. And then if you're going to do that, you might as well hit that notifications bell just so that you know when we're putting out videos, okay? And if you like the topic today, I would love to hear what you have to say about it. I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas about what we talk about. So please leave a comment in the comment section, or you can follow us at Twitter at Enosh Music and keep the conversation going there, all right? Like I said, I'm so glad that you decided to join us today, and just glad you're here. All right, so let's get right into our story. Today we're talking about Disney shaking things up, and this story has been all over the place. I like darkhorizons.com. It's kind of where I get a lot of my movie news from. And so I just kind of want to go down the list of some of the things that have changed yesterday for Disney and some of their scheduling coming up. And we'll go over that because one of them really interests me, and that is Indiana Jones, okay? But coming up here, we got Mary Poppins Returns is going to be moving up their release date to December 19th. And why this is important is this could possibly affect Aquaman. December 19th is a Wednesday. Aquaman is supposed to come out that Friday along with some other smaller movies. So a Disney movie like this coming out the same week, going into the holiday week of Christmas, this could have an effect on Aquaman. I think Aquaman will still maybe pull out, but it's, I don't know, it's Mary Poppins, and it's this movie that everybody's been looking forward to, and even I want to see this movie, this Mary Poppins movie. So, I'm the type of we're the type of family that will go to see all of it, right? So if there's a bunch of movies that come out, we're going to go see Aquaman first, probably, but I'm concerned because a lot of families around that time are together, and it probably seems more like a family movie to go see, say, let's all go see, Mary Poppins, then let's all jump in the car and go see Aquaman, with all the cousins and the aunts and everybody. So I don't know. That could be an interesting year-end battle, given the fact that Aquaman was supposed to be alone that weekend and kind of be king, as it were, not just of the seas, but of that weekend. And now with Mary Poppins moving into that spot, moving back a week, or moving forward a week, should be an interesting thing. Jungle Cruise, starring Dwayne Johnson, has also been pushed back a week to October 11th, 2019. So we'll get another Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson style movie, which is pretty much the same movie every time. But it's okay. People like them. After that, Maleficent, the sequel, has been set now for May 29th, 2020. So this is a movie, I loved the first Maleficent. I was shocked that I loved it so much, but I really liked it. And so this is really good news that we'll be getting a new Maleficent sequel set for May 29th, 2020. Now here is where it starts to bother me because it hurts. I love Indiana Jones, and they have had an Indiana Jones planned, but here's the thing. Now it's gotten pushed back to July 9th, 2021. It was set for 2020, in July of 2020, and now it's gotten pushed back a whole year. I don't really understand how this happened because, according to all the reports that had come out, they had the story, they had the screenplay, they were ready to go. Spielberg had signed off on it, and Harrison Ford had signed off on it, and I don't know how much input George Lucas still has into it since he sold Lucasfilm. I mean, he used to be the big, contributor to that, but they had all the sign-offs, so I figured they had the movie ready to go. And now we hear that that's not the case. And so Kasdan, who helped write the Solo movie, is going to now rewrite Indiana Jones 5. Now, you can say whatever you want to about Indiana Jones 4. There are definitely some parts that are agonizing, for sure. Mutt is a character that I just don't know. I kind of wish, after seeing Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, I should say, Fallen Kingdom, we mentioned it in our video for that, in our review video, that I would kind of like to see them recast Mutt. And there was all this talk about using Christopher Pratt as new Indiana Jones a couple years ago. I would love to see them just recast Mutt with Christopher Pratt and let him just take it on, and that way you don't have to diminish the Indiana Jones name, taking it away from Harrison Ford and just recasting Harrison Ford's character. You can let it go on and still be in the family, and you could still somehow tie it into Indiana Jones and even call it Indiana Jones, that kind of becomes this bigger, thing. But, Crystal Skull was what it was. I didn't hate it, but it didn't have the same feel, like say as The Last Crusade. The Last Crusade is my favorite Indiana Jones movie, and so that's that. So I'm kind of bummed that we're gonna have to wait until 2021 for that, and at that point, Harrison Ford will be 79 years old. So it should be interesting to see what kind of news stories come out of this, given Harrison's age, going forward. I mean, he hurt himself on Star Wars and some other things. So I hope for the best, and I hope that we get a good Indiana Jones movie. And I just hope that we get the Indiana Jones movie. I hope that they don't cancel the Indiana Jones movie eventually and just try to reboot it or something. And then finally, there's some untitled projects that have shifted dates. There's a new Marvel film for February 12th, 2021. This is a live-action film that was set for July 30th, 2021, and now they've moved it back. They moved it back to February 12th. And then they have some untitled films for November 8th, 2019, so that's next year, February 21st, 2021, and July 9th, 2021. All those have been pulled. So, what is going to be this live-action Marvel film that's now going to come out in February? If I had to guess, I would say probably Black Panther 2. I think that that's a good guess for what is going to fill that space in a February as being an MCU film. Just my guess. But hey, what do you guys think of these stories? Are you looking forward to seeing Mary Poppins? What would you go see instead? Mary Poppins or Aquaman? What would you take your family to? We're a DC family, so we're going to go see Aquaman. But then we'll go see Mary Poppins. But are you looking forward to the Maleficent movie? And what are your thoughts on Indiana Jones getting pushed back a full year? And then this Marvel movie being brought up about 6 months to February. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section, all right? Let's keep this conversation going, because that's what we do here on the channel, all right? Thanks so much for joining me today, and until next time, dun da 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 dun da da dun da 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 dun da da da. Watch out for rolling rocks. Bye-bye.